that parents, kids, whatever, will utilize that because it's important. And a lot of it is they just don't realize, maybe what's available. So I don't think that's our responsibility, but I think we could probably help do it. Anybody,
Right.
as you
Share,
work,
share
just
the-
figure out if you can think of some
Share the
things.
posts and keep them moving, or
Yeah.
keep them moving so they know it wasn't a one-day thing or a two-day thing. It's,
I mean,
Or just the options, you read the paper today, and I didn't realize that the Boys Club was providing all these meals at these 4 locations, one being Fabian Oil.
yeah.
So, if you don't get the paper, which a lot of people don't anymore because whatever.
We're sharing all this stuff on the town
Yeah.
social media site. I mean, this Oakland Cares program that we put together, that was shared 90 times, and there was thousands of people that had a chance to at least take a look at that. And even if you didn't have social media, chances are you have somebody in your family that has that, and if they do have a family member who's refusing to answer the door, they can get the word out to them. I'm not anticipating this is going to take off full blazes to begin with, but I think as time continues to march forward and supply lines get affected and it becomes more of an issue for people, that's when we're going to start seeing some more usage on stuff like that. We're just kind of redefining our staff responsibilities. I mean, you've heard me say it before, we're public servants, and we may not be overly busy now at the town office, so we're going to redirect our energies to help out in other ways, and it's no different than with every other town department that we have here. This is a chance for us to shine, and we're going to do it. Okay, last thing I got on the agenda is to allow us to use up to $10,000 for emergency funds if needed. We've already started to use money that's above and beyond what we've had for budgeted, and that's through our cleaning supplies. We're buying lots of bleach. There's a lot of this stuff that we can't buy now, and the other areas that this could help us out is if we end up finding that 3 of our police officers are out of work because of contamination, we have to hire somebody to do overtime or whatever. This allows us to have a little bit of money. It's unknown what we're going to need this money for. We've talked about it as a committee. 10,000 is your limit. I'm not saying taking $10,000 out of the savings account and put in another one, because I'm afraid if we did that, then it'd be easier to use. We just draw down up to $10,000 if needed, and that way I don't have to reconvene you every once in a while and say we need some more money. I mean, I see Waterville did, what, $150,000 to get themselves ready, and this is your limit without going to a town meeting, and it'll certainly help us out.
I'd make a motion, we do that. I think it's too bad to, I know you're gonna need more PPEs and stuff, so it's too bad to draw down their accounts for this extra stuff that they didn't plan on at budget time. So I'd make a motion, we do that.
question.
I'll second it, but I have a question. If we need more than 10,000,
I'll have to do a meeting.
do we have to, can we continue to replace that money?
I think so. You only have the authority to do it for one.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If we have, and I don't know how to do it, if we had $5,000 of supplies we needed for the fire department to buy personal equipment, we could give 5,000 to them, and if somebody else needs 6,000 for something else, we could, if you've got a specific cause, we could give lots of money to lots of different groups if we needed to.
Well, we do have an account, the capital equipment account, which has already been pre-authorized through town meeting. If we have a piece of equipment that dies, we can replace it and we can buy it for that. I don't know if that would qualify for something like this or not. I don't think this would be considered a capital expenditure, but this is a good question. I think it's something that I'll just throw by our legal group maybe tomorrow to get an answer on. My understanding is that without a town meeting in this type of government, we're going to have to go unlimited $10,000. I don't know how to wiggle through that, but I'll get that answer.
My only suggestion is I know that we're doing this anytime an expenditure is made that's purchasing something outside normal operations. All our receipts are saying COVID-19 on them. That way, if they ever do a not necessarily reimbursement through natural disaster or, the disaster planning, then
We have-
it's easily pulled out. And I'm sure
We
you've all
have
started
started
doing
doing
that.
We're doing the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
started that, so
Yeah.
even though.
So that potentially could all be coming back, but
And that's a part of the equation too, because if we get 75% of this back because of federal funding or whatever, then that might change the equation for us, so I will get some answers on that. But I tell you what, the legal groups are right out straight answering all this stuff, so sending a question out to them might be days before I get something back for a response.
That's a good point, though, to keep track of how many extra hours that everybody puts in and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what Randy Marshall's job's gonna be. We've already had that discussion at one of our meetings this morning, maybe. Yeah. And so we've got that structure all set up. I sent you some pictures of what our meeting looked like, and I realized the pictures were upside down. Sorry about that. But that's kind of what we got going on. I mean, they're really well organized. Chief Coughlin's doing a great job. We went in there and he had the whole thing on the whiteboard there, how he had all, I mean, so it's, this is gonna be productive. This is a good group of men and women on this committee, and I think we're gonna be able to do some good work for you. That's all I got for you, General.
Mr. Gora, did you have anything?
nope.
Mr. Bowman? Mr. Nutty?
Only about future council meetings.
Yeah.
I see the state has passed a law yesterday that would allow the council to have a meeting with,
Through email or
with the-
Skype or, but the public has to be able to have access to that. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that.
if you did it with a, I can't think of the word.
Go-to meeting.
A conference call.
Right.
If you did it with a conference call and people
Can
had
call
access to
into
the
it.
number to call in,
Yeah.
then problem solved.
I think you have to have one of those fancy phones that we haven't got yet, so,
How much can well, I don't know.
yeah. It's
I
a
think-
dedicated phone line, and it's that spider phone where you can sit there and I'll have your conference call on it.
Yeah, I don't know, just a thought. I mean, if it.
We're gonna work through
Some of
that.
that
Say that
Zoom
again.
has the chat feature too.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Zoom
don't know
does.
what level they bought.
Type in questions or.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all.
But we're gonna work on that. I'm glad you brought that up because I had forgot about that. I am suspending all future meetings, committee meetings, Oak Fest, everything, till future notice. The council meetings are one of those things that this will be the last night that we meet for a while. So I'll work on finding a way so we can get through that. Everybody's got a computer at home, correct? So we can use Zoom. I mean, we've got it at the fire station now, and we can set up accounts so that we can all meet that way if we choose to. And
If you do that, you just need to have a way for the public.
I know that's the question. I mean, they can sign in, but you have to sign them up, right?
To be invited,
You
yeah.
have to be invited, and how do you do that? I'll work on that and see if I can come up with something, and I'll let you know. I'm going to be communicating with you daily through emails, and just to keep you.
The thing that you said you sent today, the pictures, was that the latest thing you sent with an attachment
Yes, I believe.
that I
so.
was unable to open?
Oh, you weren't. Anybody else was
Because it
able to
was
open
a
it?
WinDAT thing.
Oh, I opened those pictures and they were upside down, so
Yeah, yeah.
all I had to do was send them to my phone, then I
Usually
could
on a
turn my
window,
phone
you
off.
can't open on your phone.
Yeah, that was the last one I
Window, you
saw.
can't usually open on your phone. I can't open any of them on my phone. I have to go to my laptop.
Mine are all right side up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yours are all right side up?
Yeah.
Okay, mine were upside down.
Yeah, I couldn't open on my phone. Yeah.
You
We
hold
need
your
to-
phone upside down there, Tracy.
So that's the one that, yeah, that came.
Did that work? You good?
Well, that's not the right side up.
Do we need to vote on number 8?
Yes, you do have to
Yeah,
vote on it.
I think we started it but didn't finish it.
Yeah, 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 you can tell I'm late. I'll need a motion and a vote on authorizing us to use up to $10,000.
I made a motion.
Yeah, they had.
Second, we just need a vote.
Sorry, we just started talking about that, sorry about that.
Thank you.
Good. Mr. Wrigley?
I didn't have anything.
Good, and neither did I.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Good night, folks, thank you.
My office is still open. You're more than welcome to come down and sit and talk with me.
That
The
was
door's
my,
locked, just give me a call, I'll show you how to get in.